Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie, part 2. So I am, oh yes, you're seeing my inky hands. There's a story there while I'm stamping. But we've had a lovely weekend. Julie's son Thomas was here with his girlfriend for a visit and to pick up some things for Tom's new apartment, which, well, he doesn't have it yet, but it's coming. So anyway, we took them to Greenfield Village. We had a wonderful day yesterday. Al got up this morning and made a wonderful breakfast on the Blackstone Grill. And so I have been frantically trying to get projects done because this week just slipped right by. But we've had such fun with Tom and Elise, and they are currently driving home. I made him promise to call me or text me.
He did not let me know when he arrived up there, but I'm glad that you did. You let me know that he arrived safely, so thank you for that. I'm so jealous. I wish that I could have gone with them, but they were bringing back a van load of stuff, and so there was no room except for just the two of them. There were literally no other seats. We took them all out of the van.
Yep, and they needed every bit of it. I'm telling you. Anyway, they're on their way home, and it's time to switch to my desktop. Oh, I talk about this. Today is Sunday, July 7th. I'm telling you, I am truly discombobulated, and I have a confession to make, which I will do when I switch.
Oh.
Okay, so here we go. Let's switch this camera view. I did it again. I turned off my camera. I don't have time for this. I really don't.
I was just gonna say, we're human. Like
we are. Well, this is a new online exclusive, and it is phenomenal. Like Julie, fall is my favorite season. I love leaves. I love just looking out at the trees with the birds and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. What's fun about this, and I am not learning, I am loving these hybrid embossing folders so much. They can just, Stampin' Up! Can just keep putting them out because I'll buy every single one of them. Right. This one consists of the stamp set of changing leaves. It is photopolymer. It is 8. You've got 3 big leaves. You've got some smaller greetings in here, kind of a mixed font. You are amazing in every single way. Here for you, a little note to brighten your day. I couldn't have done it without you. Then it has this great embossing folder, which even on its own, just shove a piece of cardstock in here, is so pretty.
Yeah.
It's a background. So if you did nothing else but embossed this and used it, you'd have a great background. But then there's the set of 10 dies. So we've got some labels. We've got this huge die that will cut 3 leaves. And it isn't just one cut piece. It cuts the individual leaves. And then it's got some open leaves and a solid leaf and this fun little, I guess, fern thing. I'll call it a fern thing.
A branch.
Okay, thanks, Julie. A branch. All right, so we got this out. I was a little bit, because I'm in a hurry and didn't really pay attention. I pulled the wrong stamp set with it. I pulled layering leaves, and I was a little puzzled that the greetings didn't fit. That should have been my first clue. And then there were dies for any of these. I thought, I'll make this work. I'll make this work. This ought to be fun. Okay. So I'll show you what I did, but I want to just show you the mechanics of this. What I did is I didn't stamp this first, which you can. And Julie pointed out in her video that she found this a little bit too big to try to fit the stamps and stuff in. So she die cut this first. And then she, because they're photopolymer, was able to line them up and stamp the leaves, and they were beautiful. So way to go, Jules. Okay. So the way I use this is I'm working on the Stampin' Up! Side. And this fits 3 leaves. So what you want to do is find the little grooves. Yeah. this way. And it kind of locks in or sets in. So you'll kind of know when it sets in there. It just kind of feels that way. So this does take if you're doing all three at once, it takes quite a bit of cardstock. So this is, I just put a 6-inch piece in here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your cardstock in, and then you're going to run this through your embossing folder with the base and the platform, the gray, dark gray platform. And that gives you 3 leaves already embossed, like so. And I don't know if you can see the texture on here very well.
Oh yeah, we can see it really well.
Okay, so let me just explain the green. So I was down here working because it's Sunday morning and we got to get this stuff filmed. And I was called up to breakfast. And so I dropped the stamp I was holding onto the ink pad. And instead of just using a wipe or something, I just reached down and grabbed the stamp, getting ink all over.
Oh,
Yeah. So I apologize for that. Okay, done. I'm done with that explanation. Now for the confession. I had this idea in my head to make a simple stamping card and then step it up a little bit for a casual stamping card, and then my
demonstration.
what I show you is an Avid, my demonstration. Thank you, Julie, to the rescue once again. So using the layering leaves, I made this one for simple stamping, and I chose the colors of Shamrock, Shy Shamrock, and Basic Black and Basic White. So my feeling is a new stamper isn't going to have a lot, right? So just a couple colors, and using the formula, stamps, ink, and paper, sip. So that's this card. So I did a little stamping on the inside. So very simple card.
I like that layout.
Thank you. Then for my casual stamper who might start dipping their toe into some embellishments and some other things, maybe casual stampers have invested into a die cut and embossing machine. Maybe they haven't. So what I did is same colors, same stamp set, just different stamps within it. I just did this one. So I just stamped off and then stamped the leaf here and then stamped over it in the memento ink, the best wishes.
Nice.
And I stamped off all the leaves for my background. And there's a little, you can't see it really well, but there's a little speckle stamp. And I just kind of added a few speckles in there. And then, of course, some bling. And then so happy to celebrate you. Okay. So now when I was showing these to Julie, she's like, oh, Mom, that's the wrong stamp set. I was like, oh no. So while she was demonstrating and filming, I quickly came up with a couple of samples for the layering leaves. So here is my simple stamping.
I love that.
So I just did some leaves along the bottom and a little note to brighten your day. And again, I didn't use the die because they probably, a new stamper will probably not have it. And I will confess there's no insides to these because I just ran out of time.
That's okay.
My casual is this one. So again,
Oh, nice.
stamped off a couple of the leaves for the background. I did die cut out, just in case they had one, the oval, and threw a little ribbon behind it and some of the sparkle. So those are my casual and my simple stamping. Now let's make our real one, which, by the way, I used a combination of things from both stamp sets. Just so you know. All right, so I'm going to start with these, and I also die cut out a couple of these gold branches in gold foil. But I want to, and yeah, I'm going to start with this first before I bring everything else out. We're going to do a little embossing on here. And bringing out the speckled. I'm in camera, right, Julie?
Yeah, you're perfect.
And I am going to put the embossing buddy on here a little bit, just to slap that around. And I'm going to stamp some sprinkles on these leaves. Because wouldn't that be fun? I really liked how this turned out too. On my and there's
I think it's great to show how you can mix and match products. Like I think that these go very well together, and I love the sentiments and the layering leaves stamp set.
I do too, which is why I decided to do this. And I was just going to say the same thing. There's no reason why you cannot bring out multiple stamp sets and multiple products to make a project. It just shows some depth and dimension to Stampin' Up's products. Especially since I made a mistake with what I was using.
Oh,
But I think you'll like this. I really do. I really should have just had another set of these already embossed, but now you have to sit here and watch me do it.
that's so pretty.
Isn't it? And once the heat hits them, boy, they're really, really sparkly.
Have you gotten the new embossing powder yet?
You know, I thought I ordered it, but I apparently had it in an order that was in the save, and I never went back and finished it.
Oh, I forgot to mention in my video, but it's a great time to order the Wow embossing powder because it's bonus days.
Yep. Oh, I'll be putting in another order. No worries. All right, let's get these bad puppies done. I haven't done any heat embossing in a while, and I love it. It's like magic. So if you're afraid to try heat embossing, if you've never done it, I hope you will try it.
I think that little bit of splatter just adds such a great detail to these embossed leaves.
Doesn't it though? I just love how it turned out. And I still just go, ooh, every time it melts.
No, right?
Ooh, man. Everything's blowing away. Okay. So as you've noticed, I'm using Shamrock black and white. And of course, for our Avid, I've added some gold. So what I did this time is I kind of switched some things up in that my card base is Shamrock instead of black.
Mm.
And I'm putting a black mat. No, never mind. It's buried. All right, so we're going to go ahead and adhere that.
Come up a bit so we can see you more.
Thank you, ma'am. I love these colors together. The black, green, the bright green. I know it's not fall colors yet, but that's all right. All right, so now I'm going to do Julie's little trick. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of lay these out here.
Can you bring it up a little?
I can.
Perfect. Thank you.
No, no problem. All right. So I think I want to do something like this. But I want to add these little, it needed something to break up just all the green. So I am going to use Julie's trick with some tear and tape to hold that little branch.
Sprigs. That's the word I was trying to think of.
There you go. Wow. Yeah, sprigs. Okay. And then we'll put some sprigs on here, and I think this guy, let's see. This guy's going here. We have this guy coming out here. Okay. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing.
I was just thinking that really the gold foil die cuts really bring out the embossed sprinkles,
Yep.
and they tie together so nicely.
Yep, that was the whole thing. That's what I wanted to do. So while I've got these two done, before I do that one, I'm going to, I'm putting dimensionals on all of these leaves. It just kind of adds to it. I should take out stock in this company that makes these.
The Stampin' Dimensionals.
Yeah. I have been using so many lately. All right, so let's do this. Let's start with this big guy. Well, come on, baby. All right, so I'm going to put this guy up here, like so. This guy over here. And then this guy, I think I'm going to try to put him here, and I want this sprig to kind of come out here. There's so many ways you could do this, you know, to lay this down.
So pretty.
And actually, while I had my embossing stuff out, I have to emboss the greeting. And as I mentioned, I'm using one from a greeting from the layering leaves, because I felt I needed a bigger greeting because these leaves are so big. Okay. So that's going to lay on here like so. Then I'm going to emboss my greeting here in gold. So let me get this out again. There it is. See, I know I had my embossing buddy out here. This is my clean Versamark for videoing. All right. I'm so glad they brought these powder pals back. You know,
Yes.
I have a mess to clean up in here, but that's okay.
That's part of the, what is it called? The Embossing Additions Toolkit.
I believe you are correct, Julie.
And it includes the powder pal tray and the embossing buddy, the brush, and the tweezer. So all four of those in one package. Yeah.
Well worth it. All right. Let me get this embossed. And then the last piece after I glue this on is the inside. And the bling. So we're almost done. We're getting there. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, it's so pretty. And you, I mean, you showed us a bunch of other cards too. I love.
Yeah. All right. really do like this. Mm-mm-mm.
Gorgeous.
Put this on, and of course, this has to go on with dimensionals because it's going to go here, and it would look kind of funky if I just tried
Oh yeah.
to put that on. So somebody named Julie has a birthday coming up.
It's true. In just over a week.
Yeah. Anything in particular you want for your birthday?
No.
Okay. So let's add some bling. And oh, let's see. Let's put one big guy up here. Well, actually, I'm going to put, he's got more room here.
Those the in color shimmer.
These are the in color shimmer, Julie. Thank you.
So pretty.
Oh yeah, I'm just so
I
discombobulated.
like that extra little sparkle.
Yeah, it is. It is. And then we'll grab another one over here, I think. There we go. There it is. Oh, the inside piece. Oh, what did I do for the inside piece? Nothing. I had to add an inside piece. There it is.
That's okay. You can add a
Oh, absolutely.
stamped leaf or something. That's so pretty. I just love all the gold.
Yeah. So once again, let me bring out my
What a great trio of cards.
yeah, let me get this out of the way. So our simple stamping, I was starting to peel this off because I thought, no, just leave it. Okay. So my simple stamping, oh, that's the wrong stamp set. See, they're interchangeable.
They are.
And what did I do with them? Julie, oh, here they are. Wow.
You just had them.
Yeah, they're right here. So my simple stamping,
I
my
love that.
and my Avid stamping using the layering leaves.
Awesome cards.
Glad you like them. I'm going to turn my camera around to show you my project one more time. Sending hugs to all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this morning. We really appreciate it. And if you're watching at a later time, that's okay. So, Julie, we forge on to our next project, which I'm looking forward to as well. We are going to be featuring some of the online exclusives pretty much for the next few weeks. And just getting ready for things to come. There's a teaser for you, right?
Yes.
So until next Sunday, Stamping with Susan and Julie, have a wonderful week, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Bye. Love you.